All right, this is what's up. Eventually found this cool little PVC clean out. Right around here, it transitions from the old cast iron into a PVC line for pretty much the rest of it. But the main issue what we're having is this bathtub right here. So it's probably blown out trap, whatever. It's you know, not working as it should. So what these brilliant guys did was, you know, use some pressure fittings as you do on drain lines. That's not what you do. They just ran this 1.5 inches from the waste and overflow, right? Waste and overflow, then 90s to this little tail piece, 1.5 inches. And ran to this trap, you know, that goes down into this line. This goes nowhere. It's like just hitting the top of the concrete, which I'm assuming what they did was like punched a hole in the top or drilled a hole maybe and just set it there, thinking, you know, it's in there, it's all good, you know, roots won't grow in there. They will. And plus this thing is not, they use the wrong, you know, pipe. They use the wrong fittings. They didn't vent it, which is, you know, just created an S trap, so anytime water does go down there, it just gets sucked right out. So they had a direct line having sewer gas being pumped up into that bathtub, so which is, you know, could be dangerous if you don't like smelling methane. But yeah, what we need to do is kind of what they were doing, but do it all properly, which is dig out part of this pipe, do a PVC adapter and run, basically install sort of like a new clean out, but just run it over there. We can use the tail that's coming out, run it to a trap right here, and then that trap will have to have a little bit of an arm, and then we can run it to a santee with a auto vent, or depending on what's required out here, if we can want to run a vent all the way up, you know, however they want to do it, doesn't matter. And then just, you know, tie that down onto our new adapter there. So it's all localized right here. If we want to go a step further, the cast iron actually goes out to like this area. So if we wanted to replace, you know, a good 8 feet of that cast iron to tie, you know, the cast iron to PVC. So we're not going cast iron PVC, cast iron PVC. We can just go, you know, one transition over. So I might recommend that actually. Just, you know, dig out 8 feet, get rid of all this stuff. It's all rusted and falling apart anyway. And yeah, keep this localized. Just no tunneling, no, you know, excessive amount of trenching. And, you know, some of this work is already done for us the way they have it cut out there. So that's it. I'll show you this. There's nothing to see there because it goes right there and stops. And it's actually kind of biting onto the camera head, but it doesn't go anywhere, do anything. So that's it.